Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to enter your divine feminine energy. Alright, so we've been hearing the term around like everywhere, right? Divine feminine energy, goddess energy, but what does that actually really mean, and how can we get that into our lives? Well, you're lucky because you stumbled upon this video that's going to talk all about how to channel your divine feminine energy. We're going to be talking about what divine feminine energy actually is, how to channel it, and how to allow yourself to just be successful with divine feminine energy in romantic relationships as well. Grab a cute drink, a pencil, and a paper, and let's get right into the video. As usual, this video will be broken down into various video chapters for your ease and convenience. Alright, time to channel our pretty princesses. Chapter number 1, what is feminine energy? Feminine energy is essentially just allowing yourself to live a soft life. A life that is filled with grace, compassion, and just general gentleness. Allowing you to be on your nurturer side and embracing the things that come to you with softness. Feminine energy is actually a way of living. It allows you to be provided for and receive wonderful things in your life and just allow you to kind of let your guard down and be embraced by the softness the world has to offer. Now, a huge disclaimer out there, I really want to make sure that we're set on this. Feminine energy and being more feminine are two different kind of things. So being more feminine would be kind of like your physical attributes, so like the way you do your makeup, maybe your hair or an outfit that you're wearing, maybe jewelry, accessorizing. That is looking more feminine. However, feminine energy has everything to do with what's inside of you, allowing yourself to be soft and attracting wonderful things for yourself, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable, empathetic, and nurturing in your general nature. Some common instincts of feminine energy is allowing yourself to kind of sit back sometimes, relax, allow yourself to be provided for, use your intuition, use your gut feeling. When you have that little feeling in your gut when something's not right or something should be better, listen to it. That's you being in your feminine energy. All right, so now what we need to do is actually break down what masculine versus feminine energy actually is, because this is where we get it kind of confused, right? We go about our day-to-day lives and sometimes we don't know when we're in our masculine energy or our feminine energy. So we're going to break it down right now to really get a clear understanding of what is what, so we can channel our feminine when necessary and channel our masculine when necessary as well. All right, so masculine traits are more dominance, more power, problem solving, having to kind of provide. There's a sense of like competition to it as well when it comes to masculine energy. A sense of protectiveness, maybe overprotectiveness at times as well. And overall masculine energy has to do with feeling important, feeling dominant, feeling like you're a provider in a certain situation. Whereas feminine energy has everything to do with nurturing, allowing yourself to receive instead of always providing, being submissive, allowing yourself to have a nurturing energy to you, and just taking a back seat and allowing yourself to be loved and cherished for the person that you are. Now, huge disclaimer, you should have both masculine and feminine energy, because masculine energy is what's really going to help you drive your career, ensure that you're achieving your goals and working towards that side of your life. Like, let's think about it. In order to actually achieve our goals, we have to like get up and do it, right? But if you're in your feminine energy like all the time, it's going to be very hard for you to just sit back and let things happen for you and not actually getting up and being dominant in the workforce. So this is something that needs to kind of have a balance to it, right? Some masculine energy and some feminine energy that allows us to just thrive as women. And feminine energy allows you to just relax and be embodied in our natural essence as women. And it also allows us to cultivate beautiful romantic relationships with partners. And we'll talk about that a little later into this video. A lot of us women actually get trapped in the essence of masculine energy, and we never allow ourselves to actually live life in feminine energy. But this is something that you'll learn over time, how to kind of balance when you need to use your masculine energy and when you can just take a seat back and receive in your feminine mode. It takes time and practice. And over time, you'll just understand as you come to know yourself, you come to love yourself, and you come into a place of absolute peace in your life where you'll just know what kind of energy you need to use in which different types of situations. Chapter number 2, how to tap into your divine feminine energy. Okay, so now that we know what divine feminine energy is, how do we actually tap into it? Well, let me tell you, my friend. Step number 1 is healing your trauma. The only way that you're going to be able to tap into your feminine energy is allowing yourself to heal your past trauma. So to do this, you really need to sit down with yourself and understand what it is about your past that you still hold on to. Whether that's a friendship breakup or a relationship that ended a while ago that you still hold on to. Or maybe it's self-esteem issues or lack of self-confidence. Really sit with yourself and recognize where your traumas are still coming from. If you're looking for a good read on how to actually heal your trauma, this is a phenomenal book. It's called This Is How You Heal by Brianna Wiest, and it is absolutely amazing when it comes to tapping into your traumas and ensuring that you're actually healing through life and not just sticking with all these things and past experiences that just pull you down as a person. Once you learn how to heal your past traumas, this will break down all those walls and barriers that you have around you and allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to be cherished and loved as a person and not always feel on the edge or walking on eggshells in relationships and situations. Dealing with your trauma is the single most effective way for you to actually get through so many things in your life. Think about it. Have you been in the same situation like over and over again and you're like, why do I keep going through this? Maybe it's because you haven't healed your trauma. And once you heal your trauma, you'll be able to have new experiences and allow yourself to embrace that side of your life. Let's think about this. One quality of divine feminine energy is being nurturing, caring, and being compassionate. If you are not caring, compassionate, and nurturing towards yourself, it will be very hard for you to pour into another person's glass. There was that saying, you cannot pour from an empty glass. So fill your glass up first. Love yourself first. Cherish those beautiful moments with yourself first. And once you have that clear, you can then tap into healing your trauma and allowing your divine feminine energy to radiate everywhere around you. Another way to tap into your divine feminine energy is to have clear boundaries. Have clear boundaries when it comes to people, situations, etc. Allow yourself to accept what you're willing to and not accept what you're not willing to. Remember, you hold a lot of value. Recognize your value, recognize your worth, and ensure that people don't walk all over you. At the end of the day, what matters is what you think about yourself. So ensure that you're allowing yourself to have value. Listen, people will respect you and understand your value when you understand your value yourself. So ensure that you're in tune with that. You're in tune with your value, what you bring to the table, and how much you love and cherish yourself. Another way you can tap into your feminine energy is practicing self-love. Be kind to yourself. Say nice things to yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Ensure that you allow yourself to experience all the beautiful moments that life has to offer. Every single day is a special moment for a reason, and you get to create that. You get to cultivate those beautiful moments. Let's say you're looking for a cute cafe to go sit at. Go sit, enjoy a nice latte, enjoy your time, read a book, embrace the nature, embrace the beautiful things around you. I did this past weekend where I basically went to a cafe and just like sat and read, and guys, I was so in my feminine energy that like literal birds were gravitating towards me, and I was like, I literally feel like a Disney princess. It was so much fun. I promise you, once you tap into your feminine energy and you allow yourself to radiate that beautiful energy, wonderful things will come to you. You'll become so magnetic, like with people, situations, everything, birds, animals, like they will literally come to you because you're in an optimal energy source. People and situations are gravitated towards positive energy. Chapter number 3, dating and feminine energy. Okay guys, so I've received so many requests to talk about feminine energy and dating, and here you go. This is now the time that we talk about it. Feminine energy in dating is so important if you're trying to attract princess treatment. Now, when I mean feminine energy in dating, I'm not saying gender roles. The man has to be always providing, always paying the bills, always etc., and you have to just be at home cooking and cleaning. That is not what I mean. We're talking about energies here, not roles. Energies. And what this means is when you are in your divine feminine energy, you allow yourself to receive wonderful things and allow yourself to be pampered. That will help your partner also be in their masculine energy. It will allow them to be in providership mode. It will allow them to be able to look at you and be like, wow, that's my little pretty princess and I'm going to provide to them. If you're trying to attract a high value man, enter into your feminine energy. This will literally transform the dating game for you. Now, I don't mean go do wifey stuff for that man, but what I do mean is be nurturing, be caring, be gentle, be soft, be compassionate, be loving, because men don't have that in their lives as much. A lot of men don't have that sense of nurturing, compassion, etc. So when you bring that to the table, it's a whole different level of energy, and they're gravitated towards that. They're attracted to that kind of energy. It puts them in a state of wanting to provide for you, wanting to love you, wanting to pour into their woman. So if this is what you're looking for, a high value man, tap into your feminine energy. Now, for those of you that have been dating around for a little bit and you're like, wait, I met a man, he seemed to be really great, but then I tapped into my feminine energy and he couldn't tap into his masculine energy. Let me tell you, there is such thing as wounded masculine and wounded feminine energy. Now, wounded masculine and wounded feminine basically mean that neither one of these people have actually really tapped into their feminine or masculine energy. And that's normally due to the fact that people do not heal their traumas. They do not heal their past traumas. They do not heal the things that need to be healed to allow them to be vulnerable, to allow them to be compassionate, to allow them to be dominant and provide, and to allow them to connect on an emotional level. Feminine and masculine energy are so crucial when it comes to relationships and having relationships actually work. It allows both parties to feel safe and create a space of effective communication to ensure that relationships actually last long term. I'll give you an example. You know those men that always say 50-50 and we're like, no, as high value women, we don't want to deal with that? 50-50 comes from wounded masculine. It comes from a man not being fully in his masculine energy and understanding that true trait of providership. The same way that a woman saying she doesn't want to talk about emotions and doesn't want to create a safe space for her man is also wounded feminine. It's based on past traumas and maybe being in a relationship where somebody cheated and then this person can't trust again. You have to heal your past traumas in order to have a successful relationship. It's very important when tapping into masculine and feminine energy that these two people allow themselves to indulge in that experience. Now, there are times where both parties will have to tap into either masculine or feminine energy. It will never always be 100%, but at the end of the day, the time and situation will dictate when that's necessary. And when you are truly in your feminine energy, girl, I'm literally telling you, and you want to attract a high value man, they are attracted to that. So if that's your goal, listen, get clear with yourself, heal yourself, ensure that you're loving yourself fully, okay? Because this channel is not about attracting men and doing things for men, but ensuring that you are happy with yourself and you are fulfilled in your life. But if that's your goal at the end of the day, to be in a successful, loving, and beautiful relationship, this will really help you get there. All right, so that is all for our video today on divine feminine energy, what it is, what masculine energy is, and how to actually ensure that you cultivate that beautiful feminine energy into your life. Also, how you can have that masculine feminine kind of relationship with a partner in the future. I hope this video was helpful to help you kind of navigate your way through divine feminine energy, how to tap into it, and how to just allow yourself to embrace that side of you. Because as women, you know, we have that side in us. We have that divine feminine side in us, but we don't allow ourselves to actually experience it. We don't allow ourselves to indulge in that experience and be vulnerable enough to express that. And we really should. So I hope this video helped you kind of navigate your way through this. I believe in you, I know you can do it, and I'll see you next time.